And we're back, okay? I think I'm just gonna play for an hour today, and see where it goes from there. So let's have some conversations around here, talk to some people. I'm used to, nominal importance, talking to people if they have names, but in this game, nobody has names in the tooltips. They just have descriptives like dwarf and barkeep, but anyway.
It's lucky for you other races that my people are prone to misadventures such as this.
Well met. Why, you seem to me like a fresh new vein of ore, all untried and untested. I be Hildreth, should you wish to know.
Hildreth? Isn't that sort of a feminine name for a burly dwarf warrior?
Do ye not have your head screwed on straight? I am a female, friend.
But you have a beard.
What? Do I nay look like a what? Oh, I see what it is now. Dwarven women have beards, friend.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Ah, that makes sense. Say, have you heard any news from around here lately?
I'm not all eyes and ears here. Mostly I've been keeping to my cups to keep the chill away. But I've heard that a local sword named Hrothgar is putting together some sort of expedition. Sounds like it might be fun. I'll be going along myself.
Oh? What do you know about the expedition?
The folks round here say that Hrothgar be a valiant man, but not the type to go dashing off to his death. They say he be an excellent leader. We're headed up to the mountains to investigate some sort of disturbance up there. You'd best be talking to Hrothgar himself to hear the full story.
I'm sorry I'm so huffy. Got a little stuffy nose today, it seems. Hope that's not too disturbing.
That's a good idea. I'll go find him now. Farewell.
Alright, I think I'll mix up who does the talking so that we can get plenty of voices.
Mordekai, lovable rogue, at your service. Oh, what's this?
Hello there, dearie. Welcome to the Winter's Cradle Tavern. My name's Grisella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get for you?
How about a drink?
A drink? Well, of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern. Plenty to drink here.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Well, you see, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I've just run out of everything. I've nothing to offer you in the way of drink at this moment.
You've run out of everything?
Well, the tavern hasn't run completely dry. I do have some stock down in the cellar, but...
But what?
This is rather embarrassing. But I'm having somewhat of a pest problem down in the dirty old cellar, and I'm afraid to go down there. I do so hate bugs. Just the thought of those nasty creepies and crawlies sends shivers down my spine.
Bugs. Exterminating bugs. We have a quest.
I see. Is there anything I can do to help?
That's awfully sweet of you, dearie. But I don't expect you to go to any trouble on my account. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Have no fear, madam. I shall see to it that the pests down below trouble you no further.
Wonderful. The stairs to the cellar are in the back room. Now you be careful down there, dearie. And don't let any of those little buggers creep back up here, all right?
I think it's time for second supper. Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Bilbert? He was a habitual offender.
Excuse me. Okay, beetles. Let's see. If I recall correctly, they won't actually attack us, so we can just kind of get them.
You guys have some gold I could borrow. Unfortunately, I seem to be a bit short. Ha! You didn't think it'd be that easy to kick the hobbit, did you?
The dwarves have a pre-tradition, all near flinching from battle. I may be thinking this be being such a good plan.
Unfortunately, the lizard man sprite makes lizardy noises, so some of my lovely acting will not come through until I get sick of using the lizard man sprite.
That makes sense.
Why ask when you can take? Whining and whinging, baby.
The gods do not play dice with the universe.
Nice one, Dwalin. And Alvissa. Alright, it's done.
Are you a donut? It's lucky for you other races that my people are prone to misadventures such as this.
Are we dead yet? Oh, what's this?
Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Bilbert? He was a habitual offender.
Oh, sure. Pick on the thief. I mean, lovable rogue.
Any luck getting rid of those nasty bugs, dearie? My customers are getting pretty thirsty.
It is done. Those bugs won't be troubling you anymore.
Thank you, dearie. You're a lifesaver. Just do me one more favor. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want folks thinking Grisella's place isn't clean. Run along now.
Alrighty, you got our first quest done at 1200 XP.
I could use a snack. Brilliant plan. Can't fail.
Alright, let's get going.
Let's poke him with a stick. I think it just went pee. It kind of looks like
Ha!
a furry rat.
You didn't think it'd be that easy to kick the hobbit, did you?
Okay, you know what? Sound. Command sounds. Seldom. I don't need them saying something every single time I direct them. So, this bit with the kids and the squirrels, I don't really get it.
Looks like a furry rat. Can he do any tricks?
You know, you'd think law of conservation of detail would be, you know, it would mean something, but I don't think it does.
Let's give it some food.
Just some kids and a squirrel. I tried killing the squirrel once, but it turns out it's invincible. So it's just a scene of some kids playing with a squirrel, purely for what the heck? Okay, she just happened to be wandering around here. Okay, Pomab's Emporium.
You need some fire?
I can let Kyros talk to Pomab.
Sounds boring, let's not.
What is this? More barbarians come to my shop? No doubt with nothing to barter, but more wolf pelts and polished stones. Very well, let's get this over with. What do you want?
Barbarians? I think you're mistaken, friend.
Am I now? I do not think so. All of you northerners are the same to me, smelly and barbaric.
Northerners? I take it you are not from around here.
I am Pomab Akismir, royal diplomatic envoy of Kalimshan and appointed overseer of the northern caravan routes.
Oh, I see. Your appearance as a lowly shopkeeper is just a clever disguise to throw off any would-be assassins, am I right?
Your poor attempt at sarcasm is an obvious sign of your lowly birth. I'll have you know that I am third cousin to the Pasha himself, not to mention a royal courtier in good standing.
If you were in such good standing in Kalimshan, then what in the nine hells are you doing all the way up here in Icewind Dale?
The Pasha asked me to accept this post of overseer of the northern caravan routes as a personal favor.
Oh, you mean you were banished?
I would not expect someone of your station to understand such matters. Now, if you do not mind, buy something or leave.
Fine. What do you have for sale? Alrighty. I kinda cheated by, importing my characters with already, equipment, but I do need bottle o' wine for a quest. Bags, eh? What the heck, I'll buy bags. Cool. There we go.
Wow, so you're like some sort of nerd or something. Just mind your step. Brilliant plan. Can't fail.
Do. There we go. This guy, he's got our quest for us.
It's lucky for you other races that my people are prone to misadventures such as this.
Hey there, matey. How are you doing?
No.
Been hitting the sauce lately, old man? Well, there's no need to be mean about it. It's a real problem for me, you see. I need me wine to fish. It's a matter of life and death, matey. Well, is there anything I can do to support your downward spiral into oblivion? You could go to Pomab's and fetch me some wine. Then I could get back to me fishing. I would be grateful for it. I'd go to get it myself, but 2 summers past, I got so mad at that pompous Pomab that I threw his sorry behind into Lac-Dinashare. You mean like this bottle I have with me? Ah, ye have a bottle of wine for me. Matey, I am indeed grateful. Don't drink it all in one place, buddy. Farewell.
Alright. Another 1200 experience. For giving people a bottle of wine, yeah. I did not know about all this stuff on my first
You didn't think
playthrough.
it'd be that easy to kick the Hobbit, did you?
Not know about this stuff in my first playthrough because, I was expecting people with names to be important, but nobody has names in the overworld.
I think it just went pee.
The-
I'm gonna ask if we can keep him.
It kind of looks like a furry rat.
How does that damn song go?
One should always be receptive to uncovering the wonders of nature.
I'm gonna have Alvissa be the one involved in this
How does that
Can't be
damn song
serious.
go? Oh, sorry, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Name's Jonan. Something I can do for you.
Are you all right? You seem preoccupied.
No, I'm fine. Just taking in the view of the lake for a bit. Trying to shake out these dreams out of me head. The lake's beautiful, isn't it?
It is indeed. Many a song has been written about light upon a lake's mirror. It's like looking into the sky, isn't it?
Aye, you hit it on the head, you have. Songs, you say. Odd you should mention that. I've heard many songs in my dreams. Mayhaps it's part of a snippet I've heard once before. Would you know of it if I were to hum a few bars?
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, man, I wanted her involved in this because she's a bard, but that actually gives her dialogue options. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
I may. My repertoire is somewhat limited, but go ahead.
It's kind of a... And then it's like, damn! I can't quite get it. And I hear it so clearly in my dreams, too. The tune's like crystal.
Oh, this is so cool. She gets options.
No, I think I recognize the general tone. It's definitely not a human verse, though. The tempo there is more like ocean waves and currents, like sea elves or sirens. And you say you've been having strange dreams, too? Tell me about them.
Well, there's a woman. And don't give me that eye. It's not like what you think. She walks upon the surface of the lake as if it were flagstones instead of waves. She doesn't say anything, just sings beautiful songs. But I can't understand a word.
Some races that dwell beneath the sea, including the elves, don't speak as we do. Perhaps the woman is speaking to you, and speaking through dreams would not be beyond their talents.
If truth be told, friend, Damn it! There's no sense to it. These dreams are eating at me like a starving wolf. I can barely hold a daily thought in my head before the memory of the dreams hounds its way back in there. Oh, by the hells, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
If I can find some way to help you, Jonan, I will. I don't know how I can, but I'll see what I can find out.
You're not playing a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace.
I'll see what I can do. If I think of anything, I will return.
That was neat. Got some dialogue options from our...
Oh, that!
Dialogue options from our bard. That is cool. One of these. Don't know about these houses. The temple. Temple of Tempest, I believe. Temple of Tempest. Yeah, let's go in there. Talk to the acolyte or initiate. She ate a burger, initiate some fries. She's an initiate.
I think it's time for second supper.
I'll have Lambert talk to her. Her cleric.
Oh, that!
Hello. My name is Accalia. I'm an initiate here at the Temple of Tempest. I help Everard maintain the temple armory and perform rituals.
Well met, Accalia. I'm Lambert. You're an initiate of the Temper and Faith, eh? I didn't realize that the Lord of Battles was so popular up here.
Tempest is revered a great deal by the barbarian tribes up here. They call him Tempos. We immigrants see a lot of conflict and violence in these parts, and people want to make sense out of it all.
You said, we immigrants. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Neverwinter. I came here to aid Battlelord Everard when the former war priest, Renfeld, was killed in a battle against the barbarians near Bryn Shander.
What's Everard like?
Everard... Well, Everard is still adjusting to his position here. I think he'd much rather still be serving Tempest on the front lines, but his duty is to guard this holy site. The site of Jared's stone. You should ask him about it. He knows more of the tale than I do.
Everard is both a warrior and a priest? How does that fit into the Temper and Faith?
It is actually part of a simple truth that we Temperans believe. Conflict is all around us. Every man and woman has something that he or she believes in, which he or she will die to promote or preserve. Tempest tells us that we should live for something of importance. If we kill, if we die, the same. We preach that conflict and war are vital to mankind's existence.
I agree. Even if we don't like the fact that it's happening, conflict is pretty inevitable in life.
Exactly. That is why we Easthaveners practice the Temper and Faith and perform the rituals of the Lord of Battles.
Yeah, I do kind of want to know everything. So, okay, what rituals do you perform?
What rituals do you perform?
We celebrate the Feast of the Moon in remembrance of the battle dead. We also sing the Song of Sword at least once a 10-day. Because of the church's close proximity to the site of so many great battles, our congregation also has local celebrations to remember all of the mighty conflicts that have raged across Icewind Dale. The most important daily ceremonies are the Feast of Heroes at high sun and the Song for the Fallen at sunset.
I'm not that interested.
That's interesting. It was nice speaking with you, Accalia, but I must be off. Farewell.
come upon another character with a voice actor. Greg Berger, I believe, plays Everard. He is the, so he's done some stuff. I'm not intimately familiar with him, but he was in one episode of Gargoyles, and he's been Eeyore a couple of times. He's not the Eeyore, but he's an Eeyore. And he was Jecht in Final Fantasy X. That's probably, might be his best known role. Clickety things to click on. Just this? Okay. This glyph-warded door set into the floor appears to lead down into a chamber beneath the temple. There doesn't appear to be a way to open it. Okay. What's this? This is a round shield with a number of wicked barbs protruding from its surface. A flaming sword, the holy symbol of Tempest, has been etched into the center of the shield. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Shield of Mergeth of the Order of the Steel Fang, slain on the 11th day of the battle at Boresker Bridge." That's neat. Oh, are these all artifacts we can click on? I never noticed that before. Sweet. The blade of this battle axe is buried deep into the stand upon which it rests. Hundreds of tiny notches have been whittled onto its black oaken handle. The inscription upon its stand reads, "Bloody Ashram's Axe. This merciless warlord reputedly used this axe to personally execute his prisoners. He was eventually brutally dismembered by his own troops." Ooh. This looks like a hammer. This huge warhammer looks as if it would take the combined strength of 2 men to wield it. Its thick steel head is bound with studded bronze bands and is speckled with what appears to be dried blood. The inscription upon its stand reads, "Bone Cracker. This magnificent weapon belonged to the legendary warrior Dumak the Fist, who died in the assault on Dragonspear Castle." Is this the door? No, it's a helmet. This battered steel helmet is crested with the 5 serpentine heads of a hydra. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Helm of Gardum Greenaxe. Gardum was the captain of the famed adventuring company, the Dragonclaw clan. The fate of this legendary swordsman remains a mystery, though he is presumed to be dead. He was last seen entering the Marsh of Tun alone." This is a large shield with the symbol of a white sword emblazoned upon its surface. Numerous dents and scratches indicate the shield has seen many battles. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Shield of Ahonin. A veteran of many battles against the Uthgard barbarians, Ahonin was slain whilst battling a white dragon matriarch upon the waves of Lac-Dinashir. His body and his blade were never recovered." Finally, what's this, a lance? This long and slender lance is of astonishing quality and workmanship. The entire length of its shaft appears to have been coated in gold, and its handle is inlaid with various precious gems. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Golden Lance of Kedwir. Heralded as the greatest horseman to ever ride in battle, Kedwir died gloriously upon the fields of the dead alongside his trusted charger Onyx." Neato. I've never noticed these artifacts before. That was some interesting backstory. Okay, let's talk to Everard now.
Hrothgar mentioned there were strangers in town. What is it you want?
The roast and rice is pretty good.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Editor, cut that part out. What am I saying? I'm the editor. Grandpa came in to bother me. No, he just wanted to tell me what was up. He was a good man. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. There we go.
I am Lambert. Are you the high priest of this temple?
Yes, I am Everard. Everard of Tempus, battle priest of the Lord of Battles. What brings you here?
Tempest is the god of war. Easthaven seems far removed from any battles.
War is but one of Tempus's aspects. Warriors, true warriors, worship him as well.
Isn't a warrior someone who fights in a war? I don't know. Okay.
You carry the scars of war, Everard. Were you wounded in battle?
These eyes have seen battle, yes. And my skin bears the mark of swords and axes. That was long ago. Now my place is here.
Why would you leave battle behind?
Because there are many ways one may serve one's god. I am of the Order of the Broken Blade. My duty is to watch this place.
And I'm willing to bet Lambert only knows this because he's a cleric, so wouldn't get this option otherwise. Ooh,
Order
I'm
of the
nailing this.
Broken Blade. They guard areas sacred to Tempest, correct?
Yes, we were warriors. Wounded in battle, our injuries now keep us far from the front lines. Still, we are fit to guard holy sites to our Lord.
This is a holy site?
It is sacred to Tempest, yes. It marks the field where the barbarian Jared gave up his life ages ago. He lies encased in stone beneath this temple.
Oh, okay. There's the connection. What to do with the temple? Okay, what happened?
What happened?
Jared was a shaman who lived long ago. He brought unity to the northern tribes and led them to victory against the army of Arrakon, at the cost of his life.
How did he die?
Once Arrakon saw his army routed by Jared and the northern tribes, he sought to bring the Hells to his aid. Arrakon opened a gate to the lower plains.
Okay, well, I've just seen this, but Everard might have something new to add.
He brought demons to the battlefield? The northern tribes would have been destroyed.
I do not believe that. Jared did. It is said that Tempest himself appeared to Jared upon the battlefield, and Jared took that as a sign.
A sign to do what?
Jared believed Tempest was calling him to sacrifice himself for his people to ensure victory. And so he cast his body into the portal, his blood fusing it to stone. It lies entombed beneath the temple to this day.
You don't sound like you agree with Jared's choice.
Jared had no need to sacrifice himself. Tempest's appearance was a test of faith, proof Jared's people had already won the field that day. Jared failed his god and died a coward's death.
Ooh, we get interrupted in this dialogue option. Ooh, okay, we can learn a bit more about
But
Everard here.
Tempest is known to appear to warriors who can dictate the outcome of a battle, so perhaps Jared's death was not...
One dies for Tempest with a blade in one's hand, not by martyring oneself within the embrace of infernal magics. Jared's duty was to stand with his comrades, not cast himself to his death when the field was already theirs.
I hope I don't get blacklisted from the temple for saying this. I do want to continue a relationship with Everard here.
His sacrifice may have prevented other deaths, Everard.
Sacrifice? Let me say this of sacrifice, young one, then we shall speak of this no more. Sacrifice is a death that has meaning. When it is in vain, it is not sacrifice. It is a waste. That is the lesson of Jared's stone.
Well, that's bullshit. Alright, editor, by which I mean me 1 hour in the future, cut that part out. Okay. Grandpa came in, gave me my mail, something from the Department of Health and Human Services. Hope it's good news. Okay. So, yeah, I mean... So we know Everard's full of shit, right? Because he, Jared sacrificed himself to win the battle. How the heck is that a waste? That's ridiculous.
And this stone is buried beneath the temple?
Aye, a great stone disc that holds Jared's corpse for eternity. And so I watch and guard it in Tempest's name.
I see. I had some other questions I wish to ask you.
You are free to ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
Let's just see if Everard knows anything about the expedition. Yeah, I'm just kind of proud of myself for not taking Everard's thing at face value, because I'm on the spectrum. I tend to believe whatever people say, so that I can see that Everard's kind of full of baloney. That just makes me proud of myself. Okay. But matter of opinion. It's not a fact that he's full of baloney. Okay, so do you know? Yeah.
Do you know anything about the expedition that Hrothgar's putting together?
I have heard of it, yes. A messenger from Kuldahar visited the temple not long ago, and it has spurred Hrothgar to see what is happening in the north.
I thought this was the north.
A messenger?
Yes, a man from Kuldahar found his way to our door, and he was dead by morning. He claimed he was a messenger from the Archdruid of Kuldahar.
What did he want?
The man spoke of disturbances in Kuldahar. His wounds prevented me from making any sense of his words. Perhaps Hrothgar understood more than I, for he's preparing an expedition.
Are you going on this expedition?
No, for my place is here. Were I invited, I would still not go. My injuries would only slow the expedition.
Oh, we still got injuries. Okay.
I must take my leave. Farewell.
All right, cool. So
You guys have some gold I could borrow. Unfortunately, I seem to be a bit short.
So, yeah, I learned more about the plot of the game than I've ever actually known before, even though I've played through this beginning
Brilliant plan. Can't fail.
many times. I mean, yeah, when it comes to the beginning of every Infinity Engine game, I probably know more about it than most people. But, I've never actually finished any of them. So... So, you know, there comes a point when I go from, like, the #1 expert on the whole game to somebody who doesn't know squat. Alrighty. Let's give Dwalin some
We
time.
dwarves are nae a suitor race. Will ye shut up already?
Oh, thank the gods. Whoever you are, you picked the perfect time to wander by. I could really use some help.
My name is Dwalin. Who might you be?
The name's Apsel, but please, we don't have time for such pleasantries. I need your help.
What seems to be the problem?
A wolf somehow got into my workshop and is tearing the place apart. It attacked me as I was opening the shop this morning. I was so startled by the sight of the beast that I accidentally broke the key off from the lock while trying to get away. And now I can't even get back in.
Your shop? What do you sell?
I am a scrimshander. I carve the huge, bony skulls of knucklehead trout into fine works of art. This summer, Southlanders will come up and buy my pieces to take back to their fancy shops. That is, of course, if I ever get any work done. Damn wolf.
What is it exactly what you want me to do?
I'd be most grateful if you could go in there and get rid of that stupid thing for me. Then I could get back to my scrimshaw. And of course, you'll have to find a way to get the door open first.
Very well. I'll dispatch your troublesome hound shortly.
I sincerely thank you. The door to my shop is just around the corner here. Please get rid of that demonic canine as soon as possible.
Alright, a wolf. At least it's not rats, right? It's always rats in these games.
Far be it from me to say, I told you so. Wait, no it isn't. Will we be getting some toast and marmalade? The good kind. I may be thinking this be being such a good plan.
Alright, so... Gotta force the door... I think... Do it with... violence. Or maybe I'll get XP if we pick it.
Really? Is that what you're wearing? Well, when you put it that way.
Okay, no XP. Alright. But we got the door.
Didn't they be stupid, laddie? Let me thunk on it a wee bit.
Okay, wolfity wolf. Archers?
Are you a donut?
You're not an archer, Lambert.
Do what ye must. I'll nae be telling you nothing.
Alright, okay. So, attack the wolf.
I'm here for your entertainment. Oh, that.
Have everybody attack it, why not?
Say what?
Except Kyros, he doesn't even have a weapon, but, yeah... Should I use his one spell now? Nah, Kyros, I'll have him just stand there, okay.
Huh? You're mine!
Sweet! Okay. This wooden workbench is cluttered with tools and scrimshaw shavings. Scrimshaw shavings, scrimshaw shavings, scrimshaw shavings.
Sounds like fun! Sounds like fun!
Ah, my friend, the wolf is no more. I am now a happy man. Thank you for helping me. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Thank ye. I must take my leave now. Farewell.
Okie a dagger. Apsel's dagger. I don't think anything special about it. +1 to Thaco. That's good. Nah. We're lucky we can keep going and strange blue-skinned woman. Alright, Alvissa, you take this.
Yes, sir. It's nice to get in touch with my inner elf.
Because you're an elf, not because you're a woman. Possibly because you're a bard. You know.
I beg to differ.
This woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair, and delicate features like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowing song, like the sound of a great undersea current. But you have no idea why the song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you, hopefully.
That song. Are you the woman that Jonin sees in his dreams?
Jonin?
Yes, Jonin. You are the woman from his dreams, aren't you?
Yes, yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where it is he walks?
Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want?
I am of the calling Alicia of the Sky's Mirror. My heart is Jonin's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I will become as the currents upon the shore. A gift do I have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Jonin holds it now.
Gift? What do you mean?
Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which the one of the blood of Jonin fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swam upon the northern winds, the queen mother Ekassaracht, who now lies without life on the bed of the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it.
Ekassaracht. She's she's important in the expansion pack, I believe. Never played that game, though.
What promise?
The one from whom Jonin comes asked, I see his blade return to those of his blood if the queen serpent Ekassaracht drank his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake, I have brought the fire-shaped steel that ended her life. It is intended that it be belonging of Jonin now.
So you wish to return the sword of Jonin's ancestor to him, but you cannot because the sight of you will make you stream away to water?
It is one of the laws in the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Jonin and tell him my heart? My songs are his. My heart is his.
Alright, this is another unique to bards, I'm thinking.
Forgive me, Alicia of the Sky's Mirror, but there are many tales of gifts that are more than they appear, perhaps even dangerous.
I mean no harm upon Jonin.
I did not ask about your intentions. I asked about the gift. You've said nothing of what it may do. As for no harm upon Jonin, well, your dreams are already hurting him, whether you mean them to or not.
The dreams were the only way I could speak to him. The blade is for him. I only wish him to dwell in the waves beside me.
But humans can't live beneath the waves, Elysia. For your kind, you are obviously headstrong to appear upon the shores here where anyone may see you. That speaks to me a desperate heart, and a desperate heart does dangerous things.
There is no truth I can offer in these broken words that will show you that I, nor this gift mean Jonin harm.
Words may not suffice to show me your intentions, but a song might. Teach me your song, Elysia, and I shall see to it the blade you hold is carried safely to its rightful owner.
Teach me your song. Ooh. Boy, was I right on the money to make the bard do this? Okay. She sings, and you feel the words rather than hear them. Images of the lake, the currents, and Elysia's watch over the skeletons of all those that lie beneath the waves, dragon and human, fill your vision. When her song ends, you feel yourself stunned for a moment. She is trustworthy, and she carries nothing but love in her heart for Jonin.
I will see to it this blade is returned to Jonin. Elysia, I think it will make a grand tale indeed.
Here, then, I entrust this to your keeping, until your path crosses with that of Jonin. Return when you have given it to him. I must know if it has found its way back to its home.
I'll return when I've given it to Jonin, Elysia. Farewell.
Alyssa has the broken wreckage of Jonin's the shattered blade of a Honin. Oh, okay. Jonin's ancestor is a Honin. He was mentioned in the temple, I believe. Yeah, boy, they're just throwing a bunch of Chekhov's guns at us that I never really noticed before. What am I?
How does that damn song go? Eh? Oh, greetings to you again. Forget something last time we spoke?
Jonin, I think I found the reason for those dreams you're having.
You're not playing a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace.
The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Jonin. Her kind speak through song, which is why you couldn't understand her.
Ah, sea spirit. What does she want then? Why the dreams?
Oh, man. Oh, I've always remembered this. What would happen if I lied to him and said that she was like a witch that was wanted to lure him to his death? No. That would be terrible. I can't do that. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Her name is Elysia. Speaking through dreams is one of the talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise to him for many, many years.
One of my ancestors? Why come to be then?
Your features remind her of him, and your heart is as strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor, if you would take it.
I will. Of course I will. Sorry, it's a bit much to be laid upon a fisherman all at once. I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes to me to have.
Here you are, then. It's the blade your ancestor used against Ikassaract, the last of the white dragon matriarchs. It lay within the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the waters. Carry it well and know that Elysia loves you. Your dreams shall trouble you no more.
By the spine of the world, even shattered this blade's a wonder. But no more dreams, you said. I'll miss them actually. Her songs, beautiful, simply beautiful.
I'll tell her, Jonin. Farewell.
This is so fucking sad. He loves him, but they can't ever meet. Oh God, I've been paying very close attention to the dialogue, to trying to time it out, and it's just, man, this game is good. This game is really good, It's so much more than just the dungeon crawling. Alright, you.
Have you found Jonin?
Yes, and I returned the blade to him.
You have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand, which I have taken from the bed of the lake. I have heard that those that walk upon land value such things.
Thank you, Elysia. Farewell.
And she gave us a pearl. Sweet. Cute pearl and... Ooh. Well, we're very close to getting our thief and bard to level 2. Sorry, lovable rogue. Oh, she disappears. No, I didn't notice.
Let me thunk on it a wee bit.
Sorry. Dozed off. Okay. Which one of these houses is Hrothgar? As I remember, it's the one where you have to walk along the deck a little bit. There we go.
I'm gonna ask if we can
Pretty
keep
sure.
him.
Fishmonger. Yeah, I wonder if there's another quest there. There's a sign, after all. But yeah, I'll have Lambert.
I could use a snack.
As he's our leader, I'll have him talk to Hrothgar. Is that a displacer beast rug? Kick ass.
Brilliant plan. Can't fail.
Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Where did you get all this stuff?
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Adventuring days? So you are retired then?
Semi-retired, actually. This region is still untamed and fraught with many dangers. I've had plenty of opportunities in the last few years to take up my sword and shield and do battle with those who threaten the safety of Easthaven and its neighbors. In fact, I'm planning such an expedition right now. That is what I wanted to speak to you about.
What sort of expedition?
We've received word from Kaldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains.
Ugh, somebody didn't direct Jim correctly there. It's the spine of the world mountains, not the spine of the world mountains. I'm just saying, is that a Mind Flayer head? Oh, I think it is. That's awesome. And this would be like a Minotaur, and this is... What, did he mount an invisible stalker on there? I don't know.
I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kaldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
Sounds exciting. Count us in.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kaldahar within a few days.
Yeah, sorry, got a text from my fiancé. Okay, let's see. Continue.
With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? Perhaps we could help?
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store. He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business. Now, normally I'd take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So what is it you want me to do?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey. Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Culderharp Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Farewell.
The dwarves have a There you go then. Let me thunk on it a wee bit.
Let's poke him with a stick.
I'm gonna ask if we can keep him.
I did want to check the fishmonger.
It kind of looks like a furry rat.
Hey, get trying to click on you.
There you go then.
Well met, stranger. The name's Gaspar. Gaspar the fishmonger. What can I do for you this fine day?
Fishmonger? This doesn't look like much of a fish shop.
That's because it isn't, my friend. This is my home. I may be a fishmonger, but that doesn't mean I hawk fish like some street vendor. I deal in large quantities of dried knucklehead and scrimshaw, the bulk of which I keep stored in my warehouse down on the shore.
Dried what?
Knucklehead trout. It's a rare fish found only in the lakes of the 10 towns. Their bones are used to produce valuable scrimshaw.
What exactly is scrimshaw?
Scrimshaw is simply a fancy name for carved bone. Since knucklehead trout are so rare, scrimshaw carvings made from their bones are particularly valuable. Scrimshaw from Easthaven is prized by fine artists and craftsmen throughout the realms.
You must make a decent amount of coin selling these fish.
It's an honest living. I make most of my profit from trade, though. As a matter of fact, I have an important transaction in the works as we speak.
Transaction? Oh, there is a quest here, okay.
What sort of transaction?
The town's food stores are running dangerously low. My warehouse foreman, Shurin, tells me that there may not be enough food to last through the coming winter. I've arranged a trade with old Galloway up in Caer Dineval that will keep our stomachs full well into next year. The caravan's due to arrive any day now.
Okay, it's the same.
Interesting. Hrothgar told us the caravan is overdue. He asked us to go search for it and see it safely to Easthaven.
Well then, by all means, go to it. Though I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Caravans always run late this time of year.
I hope you're right. Farewell.
Okay, so if I get extra XP by
sounds like fun.
By reporting my findings to him as well. Yeah, the inn, the Snowdrift Inn. Let's see if there's anybody fun to talk about there. Talk to, I mean. You would be Quimby. Yeah, Mordekai.
Don't try to frighten me with your sorcerer's ways. In the name of Loki, god of lovable rogues.
Greetings, traveler! My name's Quimby, and I welcome you to my inn!
Sorry, texting my fiance again. Editor!
Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic.
Ah, enthusiastic, yes! It's rare that I get any travelers at this time of year. Thus, I want all of my guests to feel welcome!
Indeed. Have you heard any interesting news lately, Quimby?
Actually, yes, this whole town's been talking about the upcoming expedition into the spine of the world. Excitement!
Thanks for the information, Quimby. I must be going. Farewell.
Yeah, I already know about the expedition. Let's see, there's an elf staying in one of these rooms, I remember. I don't know if he's important. Oh, there he is.
Elf. Well met, friend. I am Eravane Blacksheaf of Everesca. It has been many moons since I have seen friendly faces. Despite the dreary nature of our current locale, Easthaven is a welcome sight for these elven eyes.
Hello, I'm Mordekai. Tell me, Eravane, have you seen much in your travels?
When I set out from Everesca, I was used to a peaceful life. I had no idea what wonders and horrors the life of adventurer would bring to my ever-changing doorstep. I'm glad I didn't go on the retreat 20 years ago.
Yeah, that would be excessive. Yeah, what is the retreat? I'm curious about that.
What is the retreat?
The retreat is the gradual migration of Telquisir to the Isle of Evermeet. It should only take a few hundred years for all of the people to complete the migration. Until then, I've decided to explore the rest of Faerun.
Interesting. Hear any good rumors on your way here?
Well, I haven't heard any rumors lately. However, when I traveled through Kuldahar, I had a strange feeling about something in that valley. It's more than just the weather that bothered me. Something seemed amiss in the mountains, the trees, even the clouds in the sky. Something was out of place. Something was wrong.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything. Thanks for talking, though. Farewell.
Alright, so he's not important. Maybe he'll be important later. I don't know.
We dwarves are nae a suitor race. I nae be thinking this be being such a good plan. Let me thunk on it a wee bit.
Quick, we've got to go get Hrothgar. There are monsters in town. They almost ate me.
Whoa, slow down there. What are you talking about?
Monsters! A whole bunch of them. They came down to the shore while I was fishing. I dropped everything and ran when I saw them, but they didn't chase me. I thought they were going to eat me, but I guess they were just after my fish.
Where are these monsters now?
Just over the bridge, down by the lake. My dad told me not to fish so far out by myself, but I can't help it. That's where I catch the big ones. He's gonna kill me when he finds out I've lost today's catch. All because of those stupid monsters.
Don't worry, we'll deal with these thieving monsters and get your fish back.
Alright.
Help! Monsters!
Fight some monsters at last.
Help! Monsters!
Unless you count wolves and giant beetles as monsters. The beetles are, fair play. Okay. Save. Make it a quick save. Quick save, there we go. Goblins.
Yes?
Right, goblins take out the goblin archers, start with the elite. And Draak, go forward and wait for the...
Long live
Oh gods!
Draak.
My life is flashing before my eyes, a steadily increasing pageant of fireballs! Wow, so you're like some sort of nerd or something. Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Bilbert? He was a habitual offender.
Okay, yeah. Lambert, run. Kyros, run.
I'll fireball them.
No, you won't. You're only level 1.
Why?
Okay.
Oof! Oof!
Oh, that.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna go well. Ah, crap. Okay.
Will we be getting some toast and marmalade? The good kind.
Stinking archers. Okay, level up.
Mordekai, lovable rogue, at your service. We'll never find true happiness.
Goblins ran out of arrows, huh? Really?
Why ask when you can take?
A Draak! Oh no! They killed Draak! Okay, okay. Oh man. Oh, I thought we had this fight. Nope, they killed Draak. Okay, start over. Okay. Maybe.
There you go then.
No, can't just go around, cause they'll spot us this way, but...
Mordekai, in the name of Loki,
The gods do not
god
lead
of
the- as
lovable
you will.
rogues.
The dwarves have a We dwarves are nay a suitor race.
So the archers haven't noticed us yet.
Too right, laddie. Will we be getting some toast and marmalade?
Why ask
The
when you can
good
take?
kind.
Well, when you put it that way.
One should always be receptive to uncovering the wonders of nature. Well, we can't have that.
Alright, and there's a archer.
Yes, sir. It's nice to get in touch with my inner elf. I beg to differ.
Are we dead yet? We'll never find true happiness.
Ah!
Level them up right now. Level up. Do. I'll have to remember to actually use the pickpocket skill. I actually never, ever used it before. See if there's anybody to pickpocket when he's better at it. Alright, that upped her hit points significantly. And I believe, yes, level 2 is when bards get to cast mage spells. Have to find some. No, that's the thing about mage spells, you have to find them, whereas divine spells, you learn them automatically.
You need some fire?
Magic missile, actually. Why don't you go ahead and hit that elite.
Didn't they be stupid, laddie?
Ugh.
Oh, sure. Pick on the thief. I mean, lovable rogue.
Do what ye must. I'll nae be telling you nothing.
Okay, I've got our archers fighting the elite here. I'm nervous.
Really? Is that what you're wearing?
A little bit nervous here. Come on, kill him before he kills
I'm afraid
Alvissa.
I'm in need of a healer.
Okay, you run.
What news?
And
As you will.
he's out of arrows. That's good. That's good.
Huh?
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, we can't have that.
Okay. Alright, we actually succeeded this time. Yeah, I got it. They've got magic stone, huh? Screw magic stone. Just heal. Just healing spells. What do we got here? Command. And curse, huh? Nah, just healing spells. You're the healers. So you heal. Okay.
The dwarves have a pre-tradition, all near flinching from battle.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
We dwarves are nae a suitable race. I nae be thinking this be being such a good plan.
Why are dwarves Scottish, you may wonder? Because it's freaking awesome.
Don't try to fright. Oh, for
Why
sure.
Why shouldn't they be?
Very Matrix.
I don't know why people hate that. It's awesome, and it's a classic, and it's really cool. And, okay, there's Damien's fish. Oop, that was my timer, telling me that I've been playing for an hour. Felt like longer than an hour. That's good. Suit of splint mail. Splint mail's not a real thing. I can't stand historical inaccuracy. It was a goblin wearing splint mail? Okay, just one, huh? So yeah, all the goblins managed to save one arrow from them. Okay. Sue. Write that down. See anybody use another suit of splint mail? How about Lambert? Cool. Cool, okay. And we can go sell some stuff to Pomab.
Will we be getting some toast and marmalade? Too right, laddie.
Sell some stuff to Pomab. In fact, we could sell all these axes to him. Yeah. Draak.
Draak mysterious and inscrutable.
Take all these axes and bows and sell them to Pomab. Yeah, that might be good. And then, take a room with Quimby for the night. And then go on our quest. Don't know about you, that sounds like a plan to me.
Didn't they be stupid, laddie? Aye!
Help! Monsters! You're back. Were you able to get my fish back from those monsters?
Today's your lucky day, boy. Here is your fish. Oh, at least what's left of it.
Thanks. I'd best be getting home now. My da's probably worrying about me.
Farewell.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's the second edition. Every class has its own level up system, so our Thief and Bard are up to level 2, but how soon? Till everybody else. Okay. He's got to split his XP, so it'll take him a while. 14, 17, 18, okay. Ooh, Lambert's very close. Everybody else less so. Okay. Sell to Pomab, then stay the night with Quimby. Not spend the night with Quimby, but I mean, unless any of them are into that, he is a big, beautiful man.
Let me thunk on it a wee bit.
You again. Why must you continuously pester me? I have much to do and little time to trifle with the likes of you.
I would like to buy something.
Actually, sell. Yeah, 1 GP for a battle axe, huh? Alright. Alright, made 29 bucks off of that. 26 for the chainmail armor. 5 for Apsel's dagger, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. We don't really need a dagger. 100 for a pearl. Kick ass. And oh yeah, I forgot. Gave Kyros the. You know, I'll give Kyros a quarterstaff, just in case he ever needs to hit somebody. Better that than be completely unarmed.
Aye!
Alright, in with Quimby, and that will wrap up part 1 of this video series thing.
Let me thunk on it a wee bit. I welcome you back to my humble inn, traveler. How may Quimby be of assistance? How much does that room cost, Quimby? There you go then.
Alright. Quick save again.